Hello and welcome to Oxygen Not Included. I'm going to play on the lab in the Tilted Asteroid with the Song of the Moo. Let's go to a new game. Survival, the lab. The Tilted Asteroid, I don't think it can be changed. I'm going to go ahead and start it. I have only two mods installed. One of them is called True Tiles, which changes the way the materials look when you build them. So if you build with sandstone, it looks different than if you build with igneous rock versus granite. So that's one mod. It's purely cosmetic. The other mod I have is called Duplicants Generation Setting Manager. And that means, like, if I wanted to get if I wanted to roll until I got just the really nice dupe, I could roll until I found just what I wanted. Or I could load something that I've previously generated. So I've got a researcher, a rancher, and a combination digger builder, and I'm going to start my journey. We'll call it the Tilted Laboratory. Alright, let's embark. Alright, I see we got some. Alright, so let's get started digging over this way. Let's get access to this water. Oops. Let's try going a little lower. Right there. I'm going to want a wash basin. And note. Outhouse. Don't get stuck. Alright. See if I dig out in this direction a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to save a few natural tiles in case I want to plant some plants there later. Let's get some ladders built in. And I'm going to go like a 5 high in this area before I put in my next level of flooring. 4, 5, and then a floor like that. Alright, something like that should be good. Let's see some other options here. Let's set priorities. We've got a dedicated researcher. Nobody should be doing research except them. Oops. Priorities. Let's have nobody cooking. We've got the rancher is also going to be our farmer, and they'll operate and tidy. And one person's going to be a dedicated digger. And we'll have, oops. Wow, I'm having trouble with my clicking today. And let's have everybody do a little life support and toggling while we're at it. You know what, let's... Wow. There we go. Keep on digging. What do we got? No water here? Okay, I see I didn't dig out the space that they can get through. Let's make this a priority. And let's get these first 3 beds in place as a priority. See if I can increase the speed a little bit. And let's see the scheduling. Alright, I'm going to push the schedule back a little bit. Let's add a new schedule even later. Uh-oh, I hear somebody stuck. Oh gosh. You fool. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, hopefully they can get out of there before they drown. Alright, get working. Get out of there, hurry. Hurry, Ashcan. Oh, phew. Alright, that was a close call. Let's get back to our schedule. Bedtime. And a bath time. And let's put our researcher here. And while we're at it, let's destroy this. Let's see. want a research station. There we go. Okay, dig that out. I like to put my research station next to this here, the printing pod. It generates a little light. Let's go ahead also and get a battery going. Some wiring. Maybe I can even get some research done today before I run out of time. There we go. Uh-oh. Looks like I've got a little gap there. Oh, and let's get our... Oh, I can't do starting research yet. All right, somebody's running. Charge up that battery. All right, Devin, get that battery charged. Ashcan, let's get you started doing some research. All right, let's put in some doors here. All right, research. Let's start with some food, just to get some food working. So my plan here is I'll get bathrooms, dining room, bedrooms. Let's go ranches underneath here. You know, let's get ranch number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ranch number 2. I thought I said somebody on a different schedule. Let's see the scheduling. Ashcan is on a later schedule. Warning scheduling. Oh, he had bedtime and no downtimes. That's a problem. Alright, well. Holding breath. Alright. Started with a little hiccup. Alright, let's get digging down here. So sometimes these shine bugs, sometimes I will gather all the shine bugs in a little room and then use them to gather radiation, since they're a decent source of radiation. But I also know that there's a way of doing it with wheezeworts, and this map I understand has wheezeworts in it, so I might go with the wheezewort option. Alright, I've got a lot of water. I want to gather all the water together in one central pool. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 water sources if I want to get those all in one place. Researching. And then maybe I'll put power generation the next level down here. I think, is this, wait, what do we got going on here? Yeah, bathrooms. I want to have my laboratories a little bit away from this area. And then power generation a little bit further down, and maybe the, I'm going to have to do some refined metals a little further down as well. Let's go something like this. Alright, so if I want to keep going down here, I'm going to be light on oxygen. Can I manage something like this? Let's see if something like that will fly. No research selected. Okay, let's go on and research. I'm going to want some brute force refinement to get some refined metals. I kind of measured out in my head. I might imagine a time when I'll have a smart battery, a couple of coal generators, and then I'll get my brute force refinement over here. Let's start getting some... Uh-oh. I guess I could have done this over here as well. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to release a bunch of more carbon dioxide. Alright, this is going to be kind of a tough area for oxygen, so I'm going to... see if I can't get a little oxygen generation down here. This here is going to be all hollowed out. I'll make a giant pit for water. Can I do that? Will this water make it over? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, this is going to be where I have a... Oops. Dining hall over this area. Once I've got furniture researched. Bathrooms, once I get bathrooms researched. Alright, let's get going on this stuff. That's be priority 7. But first, let's get these, let's make that priority 8. I want to just get some food growing. Oh, Ashcan's sleeping. Alright, get on down, do some research. I don't even think I have a single room set yet. No established rooms. Well, they don't have a morality. Ooh, blueprints. Let's see what we've got here. Purple gloves. Okay. Alright, so we'll get some plants growing. So my plan is kind of like, this will be the sort of the food generation area with ranches. I'm going to increase the speed. I do not have enough seeds, so I'm going to look for, we're going to get more seeds. Alright, let's go advance research. What's going on here? Why are we taking a break? Oh, well, I don't have enough seeds for this anyway, so I'll put it back down to priority 5. Oh, I've got a new dupe. Let's see what we've got here. Could use a farmer. Alright, let's go with maybe a farmer operator gene. Yep, having trouble getting oxygen down here. No research. Alright, definitely going to need some wiring for smart batteries. I know they're having trouble working down here with the lack of oxygen, but hopefully they don't have to run back too far to get some fresh breaths. This is actually kind of just busy work. The main goal right now is just to plow through the research quickly. So what are we doing for skills? Gene, do I want you to be doing farming? I kind of think I'm going to need someone operating early on as well. Let's have Gene work on operating. And you know, while I'm at it, I kind of like to give them names that tell me what their jobs are. But I'm not sure if Gene is going to become a dedicated farmer later on. We'll see if I get any other dupes. I believe one of these things should be enough for 5 dupes, although it's kind of squashed here. So it's not working continuously. It's kind of trapped in this high pressure zone. I probably should have another one of these oxygen diffusers up a little closer to the main base. Oxygen looks, except for this area, which is all cluttered up with carbon dioxide, doesn't look too shabby. Hopefully that carbon dioxide will filter its way down. You know what? I think I can go ahead and dig that open as well. Yeah, so I think one of my early goals is going to be to get people off the running wheel and start generating my energy from coal. So while I'm at it, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, it looks like a little thin layer of oxygen here. Yeah, let's dig this down. I'm going to break this open. That's why I want to put in some tiles here, so that when I break this wall open, it doesn't pour all the way to the bottom. I don't want to go too low with the water. I think if I check temperature, this area is getting kind of hot as well. So I may need to try to put some insulation tiles in here. I don't know if insulated tiles is a long ways away in research though. Right, research. Let's start working on those. Bathrooms would be nice, but I think I want the smart batteries. Although I don't have the talented research for that smart batteries yet. I need to have an improved researcher before I can start doing smart batteries. Alright. Again, I like the light source here to shine light on the, so that the researcher can be in a lit workspace to help speed things up a little bit. I wonder if I could close it and make that a laboratory. I don't know if I can do that. Let's give it a shot. Okay. I want to get some refined copper here. Let's keep digging this up. You know what? I think let's make the laboratory more important. Let's see if I can get this. If this will make a laboratory. Since this is a light source, the requirement for laboratory, 2 science buildings and a light source. I don't know if this is going to count as industrial machinery. Printing pod. You know, if this is industrial machinery, then it won't be a laboratory. Alright, well, while it's finished, let's see. It is a laboratory! Oh, and I trapped a little shine bug in there too to make things happier. That's good. I don't have smart battery yet, and don't have that other coal power. What do I need for that? Oh, almost have internal combustion finished. There we go. So. Something like that. I don't have the research skill yet. Let's see how close my researcher is. Gene. No. Oh, very close. I'm going to get a new skill point any second now. Alright, let's go ahead. Put a second layer there to make sure it doesn't fall through the floor. And alright, I got my skill point. Ashcan, you can be a researcher and get a special hat. Marie, you can dig through granite, maybe. Hard digger, come on Marie. Hard digging and get a hard digger hat. Nice, okay. Now we're cooking. So that means I can dig through this as well. Is that going to be the level of floor? Or am I going to be up one? Let's be up one like that. Alright, so if I make a smart battery, I'm also going to want to store some coal here right next to this. Alright, out of power. That's a problem. Let's generate. There we go. Run on that wheel, Gene. Oh, and I might get another dupe in not too long. I'm gonna be short on food. Mealwood, 94%, 83%. Maybe I want to crack some of this open a little bit too. This will be for coal. Oh, gotta plunge the toilet. What a disgusting job. Can't even get a breath there. No oxygen. Oh, Gene needs to use the bathroom, but the toilet's not freed up yet. Made a mess. Oh. Maybe I needed a second toilet or a higher priority on the cleaning. Well, this is no good. Alright, let's clean up. Everyone's making messes. Ugh. Yep, I needed to make this a higher priority. Let's make that an 8. Keep the outhouse clear. Alright, got a smart battery. Let's start working on plumbing. Alright, sad to say I'm going to need a real toilet soon enough. Alright, let's get our smart battery. I don't have enough refined metal. Alright, Gene, you should be operating. Get on that operation. Devin, you should be ranching and farming. Let's have everyone else kind of minimize their farming. Except I think Gene does have a little farming skill. Gene can also be a little bit of a farmer. But operate and tidying. Let's go like that for Gene. Just to make sure the toilet stays clean and get this rock crusher working. Now we got enough for a smart battery. Let's make sure the automation wire is going to the right spot. Nope, needs to be a little further. Rancher Devin, you can get farming skill. Still short on seeds. Alright, what do we have here? Someone who's good at tidying. I don't need another researcher. Another builder with a hard digging. This might work. I like hard digging isn't that great, but decreased strength isn't bad because they can easily take a skill that increases their strength. Let's go with Ren. Okay, scheduling. Let's put a new schedule down here. For Ren. Ren, you have a little bit of digging skill. Let's make up for that. +2 strength, that'll make up for your weakness. And then I'll start giving you construction, so you'll be working over there on that construction stuff. Priorities. Let's have Ren be primarily interested in constructing things. Alright, so if I've got this coal generator, every time we get down to 50%, let's run on that wheel, or let's have the coal generator work. So I don't need this anymore, and I don't need the running wheel anymore. That should free people up. Oh, we got this, let's mop up this pea water that we spilled out earlier. Oh, look at this. Harvest. Harvest. Not only am I going to harvest that, but I want to dig that up as soon as it's harvested as well. Alright, bathrooms. Now we need a water sieve. And I'm going to need some clean water for when I get good bathrooms. I'm going to run that water pipe up here. There we go. Something like that should work. Whoops. Let's run it underneath the ground here. Alright, so let's dig up that plant to make sure I get the seed from it. Carbon dioxide's going to be a problem. This is also going to be a problem. Alright, let's keep digging. Uh-oh, we got a leak. Fertilizer is not that strong of a barrier there. I figured it was going to break through. That's why we have a double layer. Okay. Alright, so bathrooms. If bathrooms are going to go in here, let's get a nice door. I'm going to leave, actually, I normally like to have a 3 wide corridor, a shaft, but I'm going to leave a little extra natural tiles so that I could put in eventually a, you know, if I get pips, I can do some natural planting. Ooh, I'm out of, people are hanging out with nothing to do. If I get some pips, I can plant natural tiles and end up with a nature reserve. Alright, let's get this cleaned up yet. I sort of want to minimize the time I'm kind of digging a weird shape because I don't want them to spend much time underwater. It's not good for their health. It makes them kind of, you know, potential hypothermia. Alright, so bathrooms. Keep on working this way. Let's keep some airflow. Dig that up. Alright, research is flying. Okay, let's get just up to the top. Alright, so if I want to get nice stuff, nice bathrooms will need sinks. Let's go with 3 sinks. 3 lavatories. And let's shut the door on it. Did I get the food? Mess halls, yeah, let's get some food here. Mess hall. Get some more airflow in. Oops. Cancel, I don't want that close. Put the door here. You know what? Let's go even one more step. I want the door here. And let's try to trap those shine bugs back in this room so they don't... I want to keep the shine bugs away from the bedrooms, otherwise they'll just wake the dupes up at night while the dupes are sleeping. Okay, there we got a bathroom. Alright, this is getting cleared up. Nice. How are we doing here? Let me go ahead and dig this even wider. Is that going to work? I think that will work. No research selected. Okay, let's move on down the line. Alright, plumbing. Alright, so let me think about some other stuff that I want to do. I'm going to move my laboratory down to this area underneath the bathrooms. So I'm going to want to do some other stuff as well. Let's see about having a permanent... Ooh. I was thinking a nice area to store things would be good. But the coal generator is blocking me. Can I do that? Don't know. I think I gotta move my coal generator back a little bit, but before I do that, what's going on here? Alright, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging. Let's bring this water over. Trick is I want to dig this out before I get too much water. Uh-oh, we're going to have a drowned hatch. Oh, sorry, little buddy. I don't think there's any way I can save you. Starving. There's plenty of food. Right, if I build some tiles here, that'll push the water up and over. Yep, sorry, there goes the hatch. He's drowning over there. There's a geyser. I'm going to do a little exploit. I'm going to set the priority to emergency. Cool slush. That is an excellent geyser. You know, I'm going to set it as 9 because I want to get into that sooner than later. Don't need research. Farmer, digger, tidying. Ooh, a great operator. There we go. A beautiful, beautiful dupe here. Nails, join the team. I'm going to call you Operator Nails, or Mecha Nails. Because I'll have you go into mechatronic engineering. Okay, there we go. Nails. You're going to be even a higher priority operator, even more so than Gene. Oh, everyone's out of work. Okay, let me make sure that I've got work for people. I'm pausing it for a moment just so I can catch up on the labor. And let's break this water through and spill all this water down. I'm going to dump it. It's going to make the long journey into this big water pit, I hope. You know what? Let's make this the highest priority. 8. And this one, sorry about this. I don't want to break through just yet. I want to make sure all this can spill out, and then I think I have to put a wall in there. Here's the trouble. Oh, research. I can do some more research. Let's get the air purifiers. Where are those at? Air purifiers. Here we go. Oh, I need insulated tiles as well. Get started on that. Alright, how are we doing here? Still have a lot of water in there. I think for the short term I'm going to move the coal generators down one more level. I want to have a room here where I can dig a pit for water so that I can store things long term, like a permanent universal storage. And I also want to have a pit for water so that I can have water right next to my supercomputer. Oh, this is a mess over here. Let's put a tile in there. Yeah, I want to get these bathrooms going pretty quickly. I think it might be time. Alright, let's put a wall in. And a double layer, just so I don't break through. And then we can dig this out. Is it not accessible? What is going on here? Oh, there's some holes opened up. That's not good. Let's put a smart battery down here. Put coal generators. Ran out of automation wire. That's gonna flood, it's gonna be broken. Alright. Keep digging. I think I'm gonna do something like bathrooms, and then maybe a little medical clinic, and then let's get our water sieve over here. It's under refinement. Something like that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this as well. How are we doing? Dumping water down. Maybe I'll put an insulated layer in here. I don't know if I have room. If I try to insulate this, it's going to let all the chlorine out. Okay, I think maybe I went too far with the digging on this side. Because if I want an insulated layer in here, and I'm going to need a double thick wall. Okay, that's unfortunate. I don't know if that'll be enough to do it. What's going on here? Who's all having issues? Flooding, okay. Automation wire. Let's get that automation wire across. Let's deconstruct these boys. I don't want to destroy... I just want to get rid of the smart battery, and I want to keep the wire, but lose the automation wire. Keep the power wire. Let's copy that down here. And you know what? I think I might have granite. While I'm at it, let's start building with granite. Okay, so if I were to move a laboratory down here, something like that. Let's get a little laboratory in here. Again, I'm going to build with granite nowadays. Let me do something a little bit clever here. Alright, let's go like that. I'm going to want to fill this with water. Oops, but I don't want to do that until I've got a place I can put the water. Until I've got a place to hold it. And I'm going to want to get some water put up in here to fill up this to get actual toilets. No research. All right, let's get, I'm going to want these weight plates for my laboratory. Something like that. All right. Liquid bridge in here. Liquid bridge coming out. And just for the bridges in case in the future I have to run some other piping around here. Oops, I can't put that in yet because that will, it'll cause the flow of water not to work so well. Whoops. All right. Oh, can they not reach that? Let's see if they can reach it if I dig a hole there. What else is going on? Flooded. But I don't see any water moving. It's just flooded for the heck of it. All right, let's clean up the water, the spills. All right, how's this going? Are we pumping? No, no power. Okay, let's get that remedied. And pretty soon I'm going to want to put ranches in here. What are we doing for rooms? We got a barracks. You know what? I should get a second barracks in here. With a nice granite floor. Oops. Made a mess. Ugh, I'm having troubles. I gotta get that toilet up and running. Where is it peeing? Okay. More pee problems. Once I get real toilets, I should have put a second toilet in, a second outhouse. That's my problem. I was just kind of trying to be conserving stuff. Research. All right, what do we need? I've got decontamination. Let's get some water purified. All these polluted waters are going to give me problems. Okay. Eventually, water should work its way up to this sink. Another mess. Ugh. And this is going to get all the way down to pollute my water supply down here. Oh, is it going to pump bad water up? Yes, it's pumping bad water up through the piping. Okay, let's see if I can cut that. All right, that's a problem. I'm backing everything up here. All right, let's get rid of these. I can't have polluted water getting into my plumbing system. It'll just fail. Let's make this a high priority. Let's get the water moving again. Let's get some weight plates. Here's the trick. I want to have a laboratory with lights that are only going on if I need it. All right, so that would be one of that there. Get a little research station in here. Maybe another doorway. Oh. All right, let's get the polluted water out of there. pump. I don't like nyctophobic. Cooking. I don't have a chef yet. I think I've got enough dupes. I'm just going to take a bit of sand just for now. I'm a little worried about my food. I'm only generating enough food for like 1 or 2 dupes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Every 5 meal woods generates enough food for 1 dupe, so I don't even have enough for 4 dupes to support that kind of size colony. So I got to get more food before I can support more dupes. Okay, let's get... Alright, research. I want to get these automated smart storage systems here going. Oh, stop! Gene! Stop your mopping. And you know what? This huge water here? Oh boy. Let's empty that out. I need to empty that out so the water... Once this gets filled with water, if I see the plumbing system here, once this is full, it'll work its way up and fill these the toilets, which is what I want. Okay, let's prioritize emptying that out. There we go. I have more skills to distribute. Gene. Do I want a second farmer? Yeah, because I'm going to have the operator will be my more dedicated. Mechanales, operating. Okay. I'm going to set the toilets all to be one directional. Oh, come on. I got to get water up there pretty soon. I almost wonder if it's worth... How full is this? 780. It's getting close. Alright, I don't know if I can... how full that'll get. Hopefully there's enough space in here. I do have insulated tiles. I don't have much igneous rock. Am I getting more here? Yes, I'm getting more igneous rock. Let's make some igneous rock insulated tiles here. That'll be a little heat shield between this hot area and my water supply. Let's sweep up that algae, although I have nowhere to put it yet. Right, so plumbing. This is finished. Okay, so let's cut this off. So I'm going to have a steady water supply. For the lab here. Why does it say, why is the pitcher pump empty? There's all this water right here. Oh, there's the vent is blocking it. Deconstruct that. The vent has to be here. So the pitcher pump can reach down. Alright. I've had this insufficient oxygen for a while. Let's see how bad the oxygen really is. It is bad, okay. But I do have deodorizers now. Let's get some deodorizers in. And let's get the sublimation station. So there's going to be some polluted dirt. So I'll use up that polluted dirt. We'll generate a bunch of polluted oxygen here, but the deodorizer should clean it up. And now we've got a water supply here. Liquid vent, okay. No research focus selected. Okay, research. Let's work our way down. What else do I want? Let's get some fancy pipes. And now for storage. I'm going to put in automatic dispensers. No, I don't really need these to be powered though. I'm going to go like this. And let's use this cutting tool to cut off that. There we go. Get that power wire back in place. So if I put these dispensers here, they're going to dump anything I find into the water. That's good because things like polluted dirt and slime, everything will go into the water, so it won't off gas. But I can just use this to store pretty much everything except for maybe critter eggs and liquefiable things, but I don't have liquefiables yet. Let's copy the settings over to here. Oops. Copy settings. So now I can just dump and sweep up. Anything I sweep up has a place to go now. Oh, how's this room going? We've got a mess hall, barracks, a washroom. If I get a little bit more in here, I can make this a fancy mess hall. A great hall. Let's get the granite. Granite flooring. I'm going to need a granite flower pot. Oh, look at this one. Retro flower pot. Made out of granite. Let's get a fancy granite flower pot. What else do I need? My furniture. And a water cooler. That's an entertainment and a decor item. That should be enough to make this a great hall. Alright, we got our polluted oxygen. Oh, that's a lot of polluted oxygen. Do I want to drain that out? I'll just keep that handy for just... Maybe I'll even put some more oxygen up here. An algae terrarium. Deodorizer. See, there's going to be a lot of polluted oxygen up here. Let's go something like that. No research. Alright, starting at the top. Just kind of mindlessly work my way down. Let's put coal in here. And you know what? I can not put coal in here. Just to get the coal closer to my coal generators. This should be set for, let's come on at 20 or 25%. Alright, I got a lot of polluted water. I could do something with that. I mean, just to get it swept up and out of the way. Oh, I'm out of water again. This is going to be really bad. I need to get this in here. Alright, let's get some of this extra piping out of the way. Alright, come on. Why are they not working? What's going on with this thing? Oh, it's not powered up! Oh, this is an emergency here situation, because without power, I've got no working toilets. They've got to get this working to get the toilet system in place. So, my toilet system, polluted water comes out, goes into the water sieve, and then fresh water comes back. Um, I'm going to have a slight excess of clean water eventually, because the dupes, there's a little surplus. They pee a little bit more than the toilets use. So with that surplus, I'm going to direct it. The priority is always to go through the gate or the bridge. So it's going to prioritize filling the toilets and the sinks. But any excess, I'm going to have it work its way over here. And I'm going to put in some hydroponic farms to take advantage of the light source given off by the printing pod. Skills Builder Marie, let's go super digging. Alright, so now we've got, these are full of water. We've got a little excess water. It's going to work its way over here. No longer need these doors. No longer need the wash basin. Let's make sure we get that powered up. A really good digger. I think I got to take this really, even a better digger with decreased athletic. I do not like, 50% run speed is a huge hit, so that is not something I'm willing to sacrifice. Another farmer rancher? I think we got to go with the good digger. Slower bathroom speed is fine nowadays. Alright, let's see the schedule. Let's get our new digger here. Who do we get? Harold. Skills, Harold. You're going to be a digger. Devin, you're going to go into critter ranching. Excellent. Okay, so now that critter ranching is on the table, let's get some ranches in. What I'm going to do here is make rooms that are about the size of an appropriate ranch. Let's see, how big does that have to be? 25 wide. I can't, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, that's how wide it's going to be. Let's get some ranching stations. Oops. Grooming stations. Critter drop off. And critter feeders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put hatches in this little part, and they can't jump over 3 squares, 3 tiles height. So they're going to get trapped in this little zone, which makes them really easy to ranch and to gather up any eggs or anything like that. It's going to be consolidated in this tight little area. You know, unfortunately, that means any other critters have to go. Alright, farm tiles. Let's get farm tiles all the way out to the end. Alright, critter. Hatches, hatchlings, copy settings. What am I going to feed them? For now, I'll feed them... I'll just feed them sandstone, I guess. Let's have an auto wrangle. Let's have 8 critters at the most. And then we gotta start wrangling up critters. Where are they all? Oops. I want to have a nice floor here so they don't bury themselves. That makes them easier to find. Alright, this should help the food situation. Alright, So here I'm going to plant some blossom seeds. Blossom seeds need water and light. The water is coming from the excess toilet water, and the light is coming from the printing pod. I could just put somebody in the neural vacillator. You know what? Let's get... Who's my good builder? Marie? Marie, let's go here and get your brain scrambled, see what happens. Alright. Let's complete the process. She is regenerative. Okay. Alright. And now... I'm thinking I want a little place that I can dump... Oops. So this thing gives off polluted dirt periodically, so I'm going to have some polluted oxygen around here every once in a while. I'm also going to have this problem with little excess of polluted water laying around those little pockets. So I'm going to try to put in a pump. And then I will just throw any excess polluted water into the system, and it'll work its way over to the bristle blossoms. Oh, I didn't go through. Let me check. I think the size of this room is a little too big. Yeah, it's 98, 97, 96. That'll get blocked up. And then I can start getting all my hatch. Oop, that hatch is stuck. Let's wrangle them up. Alright, so it's about time to start wrangling hatches. Maybe eliminating these guys. Oops, what happened here? Alright, we must be up on over an hour, so I'm going to save the game here. Thanks for watching.